Hi y'all, this is Charity from F.R.O.G, and I am going to be doing January's Battle of the Stitches, or participating in it. But first I will be doing my devotion for my channel, The Eternal Helper. Don't put your confidence in powerful people. There's no help for you there. When they breathe their last, they return to the earth, and all their plans die with them. But joyful are those who have the God of Israel as their helper, whose hope is in the Lord their God. Psalm chapter 146, verses 3 and 5. Or 3 through 5. The king of Syria was tired of the prophet Elijah giving away the location of the Syrian army to the king of Israel. So the Syrian king decided to seize Elijah, who was in Dothan. He sent a huge army with chariots and horses and surrounded the city. When Elijah's servant went outside the next morning and saw the earthly powers formed against them, he said to Elijah, "O sir, what will we do now?" Elisha told him, "Don't be afraid, for there are more on our side than on theirs." That's 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 15 and 16. Elisha then prayed that his servant's eyes would be opened. When God answered that prayer, the servant saw that the hillside around Elisha was filled with horses of chariots of fire. That's 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 17. Your joy lies in the Lord of the seen and unseen. Trust and hope in Him who equips and protects you beyond what you could ever think or imagine. Our prayer is, "Thank you, Lord, for being my hope and help." And our prayer jar inspiration is, "No one can help me like God can." Okay, now we are using this book, 200 Stitches, and it's by Tracy Todd Hunter. And we are going to be doing the turtle stitch. So hold on just a sec and I will show you what that looks like in the book. Alright, we will be doing the turtle stitch. And this gives me all the instructions on how. I will show you how to make the turtle stitch now. Hold on just a sec. Okay. Now, it is to be done multiples of 6 plus 4 plus 3 for your foundation chain. So, I'm going to do 24 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, that's our multiples of 6. And then we add the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then plus 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then we double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Double crochet. And that one. Actually do 2. Put 2 double crochets in that. Then we skip 2 and put a single crochet in that one. And then we skip 2, and in this third one we put 5 double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Must be my hair shedding here. So we do a partial shell starting out, then you do a single crochet. You do your multiples of 6. Then you do your plus 4 plus 3 on your foundation chain, and then you do 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook, skip 2, do a single, skip 2 more, do 5 double crochets, and that makes your shell, and then you skip 2 more and do another single, and we'll repeat this until we have the last 3. We'll do our shells, because that's our repeat right here, the single and the shell. This is just a partial shell, but that's the repeat for the row. I'll meet you. I'm continue to work till I get down here. So that gives me 1 full shell. We're going to skip 2, and then we do our 5 double crochets. That's 3, 4, 5, skip 2, single in that stitch, skip 2, we do 5 in this one, 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2, single in that one, skip 2, double, do your shells. I must have done this wrong because this ain't turning out right, y'all. We'll just continue. Alright. Do 5 double crochets. We'll just fix this. It'll work out. It's just our ends won't look the same. And 5, and then single in this last one, last stitch, because you do skip 2, and then you do your single. Alright, so now when we turn our work, we're going to chain up 3, 2, 3, and we're going to do on this side, when we go back, we're going to do the front loop only, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in that back loop, or front loop, sorry, front loop, and then we skip 2, front loop only, single, and skip 2, and then we're going to do our full shell. We do 5 doubles, back loop, or front loop, sorry, front loop only, 5 double crochets, that's 3, 4, 5, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we skip 2, front loop only with a single, and front loop only with 5 doubles in that single, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and skip 2, single in that top loop only, the front loop only, and then we skip 2 and do our shell. We do 1 double, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, skip 2, do our single in the top of that shell, front loop only, and then we do another shell here in the top of the front loop only of that single crochet in between the shells. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and because we're back at the beginning, this was just a half of a shell, we just skip 2, front loop only, single crochet right there in the top of that chain, the third chain, and we will do a single. Now we will chain of 3, turn our work, and instead of working in the front loops only this time, because this is the right side of your work right here, we're going to 2 double crochets in the back loop only in that very first single crochet, 1 and 2, so we did our half of a shell, and we skip 2, back loop only on this row, and do a single crochet, and then you repeat by putting your shells, your full shells, in across here. Skip the 2 in the middle there, that single crochet that you got between the shells. We're going to make another shell, but using the back loop only. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip 2, single, back loop only. That. Skip 2, and we're gonna do our shell in that single crochet. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And again, skip 2, and we do the single on top of that shell. Back loop only. Skip 2, do another shell in the back loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then skip 2, single on the top of that shell. Do another full shell here after we skip the 2 and do it into that single crochet. So basically what you're doing is you're putting a shell into those single crochets and then putting a single crochet in the top of these shells as you go along. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and again we're back to that partial shell, so we still skip the 2, back loop only, and put a single. And that is what the turtle stitch is supposed to look like right there. When you spread it out, there you go. So basically, once you get your foundation done, which is the chain and your foundation row, get that set, your repeat is basically you do like we did the first row. We do the front loop only stitches, then you turn your work and you do back loop only stitches, and you alternate those two. So it's really basically a 2-row repeat when you do this. So like I said, after you get your foundation, your chain and your foundation row done, you just repeat rows 2 and 3 over and over till you get it as big as you want it, and that is our turtle stitch. And it's, like I said, it's done in multiples of 6 plus 4 plus 3. So that's what it looks like. I think it's a pretty stitch. That would make a wonderful blanket. But I will tell you this, I'm not making a blanket. Because it's supposed to be a fast project. Alrighty. I have already started my project for this, and I will, yeah, next week's is we get to reveal a partial of what we're making. So you get a sneak peek of what I'm making. And then week 3 you will get to see what I made. And then week 4 we will do a live, and we will find out who won from the voting of the viewers, of who picked the one they like. So if y'all would stay tuned, you can see, and I will try to link the other channels in the description box if I can remember to. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful and a blessed day. Bye, y'all.